Welcome back to Corley Outdoors. I came out today, it's about 32 degrees. What I wanted to do today was show my winter hiking, camping, survival, loadout. So bear with me and we're gonna take this thing out piece by piece. First thing we have here is my trauma kit. Second thing we have is the mani pack. And this mani pack has been Next, we have the Arcturus Outdoor Emergency Survival Blanket. That's up there because that's part of my shelter. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay this out so that we don't have to lay my gear on the wet ground, and we'll place everything there and then we'll look at it all after I get through taking it out the pack. Next, we have my shelter kit. And what we have in here is ABS stakes, bungee cord, dedicated ridge line, and also some bank line. And this is a 10x7 AquaQuest tarp. Next, we have an AquaQuest dry bag. In this dry bag, I have my sleeping merino wool long johns and 2 pairs of merino wool socks, an extra pair of underwear and t-shirt. All of that is merino wool. The last thing in the main compartment is my MSS bivy bag. Inside that bivy bag, because the bivy bag is waterproof, I have my 20-degree Kelty sleeping bag. So that'll keep me alive down to 20 degrees. And in Georgia, we barely go, our average is 30. Sometimes we get -8 once in a blue moon, but the average temperature low is in the 30s. So this should work. Next, we have the Thermarest sleeping pad. So we can put the bivy on top of this, slide the sleeping bag inside the bivy, and we're good to go. And here's the good old bear canister. That way I don't have to hang food. So this is a basic first aid kit with pain medicine and chlorine dioxide to purify water. This here is Vaseline impregnated cotton balls wrapped inside a tin foil. Also for fire, I have 3 big lighters, some storm-proof matches, and a Fresnel lens. Keep a pair of safety glasses / sunglasses, and also keep a bug net just in case it warms up a little in the winter enough to have bugs come out. Now we're going to go into the side pockets, the top zip pockets. In one of those pockets, I keep my Coleman stove. Also keep some all-season fuel. Next, I carry 2 stainless steel water bottles, some Nalgene's. I also carry a GSI cup with the lid. And also 1 stainless steel spork. For hygiene, I have Survival Wear biodegradable wipes. I also have hand sanitizer, and I have a new trowel. You always want to bury your poop. So right here, I put orange duct tape on this ferro rod, this new one. This is a 5" by 1/2" ferro rod. And the reason I did that is because of what happened to Joe Robinette on the lawn. He lost his ferro rod and he had to leave the show because friction fire is harder than they make it look on these videos. I also have a Baco Laplander, everybody knows what that is. And I have a Mora Bushcraft Black with a cell needle taped on the back. And that's all I'm carrying as far as tools. All right, viewers, so we have basically everything laid out. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna look at the outside of the pack because I'm not gonna take all of this stuff off of here. I just came out here to show this gear, my winter gear for today. So let's take this phone off of this stand and let's go look at this. On the outside of the pack, on my belt strap, I have Frontiersman Bear Spray. When you look in this zipper, that's where I keep my headlight. I don't want to be looking for it, so I have my headlight right here in this belt pouch. So on the outside, I have my solar charger, pair of leather gloves, and hanging on the shoulder strap, I have my handy grail. So that's everything. I used a bow line and a marlin spike hitch to hang my bag from the tree because it's wet out here. All right, friends, let's look at this gear laid out. From the top right, you have your Thermarest sleeping pad. Next to that is a Gore-Tex bivy. Next to that, you can see my 20-degree Kelty Cosmic sleeping bag. I have a 10x7 AquaQuest tarp. You also can see here a dedicated ridge line and bank line, a basic first aid kit with chlorine dioxide water purification pills, and that's a pain medicine pack I have right there, along with duct tape and an orange bandana. Below that, you see 3 big lighters. You see waterproof case with stormproof matches, sorry about that. And you see impregnated cotton balls wrapped in tin foil inside a Ziploc bag. Next to that is my trauma kit, and I'll show you what's inside of that trauma kit on a later date, probably on another video. Next to that is my cook set. I got my Coleman stove and an all-season fuel blend from MSR. Next to that is my bear canister. And I have about, I could say, at least 5 days food stuffed in that, along with extra hygiene gear. Here's my other part of the hygiene kit and Deep Woods Off, new trial, hand sanitizer, and survival wear, disposable extra large wipes. As far as water, I carry 2 stainless steel Nalgene's full, a GSI cup for boiling water for the freeze-dried meals, a spork to eat it with. I also have a bug net. I just keep that in there all the time. For tools, Baco Laplander, Mora Bushcraft Black with a cell needle on the back of it, and a 5 by 1/2" ferro rod with orange duct tape on it, so if I drop it, I can see it. And here, you've seen this in a previous video from last year. That's my mani pack, because I don't call it a fanny pack because I'm a man, but it's been updated, so we're gonna look into that at a later date too. And last, as part of my sleep system, I have a balaclava, that's merino wool, 2 pair of wool socks, 2 pair of refrigerator gloves in case it gets below freezing, top, a long sleeve top merino wool bottom, and I also have merino wool boxers and a merino wool t-shirt. So when you look at this, all of this fits in that pack, and that's a Kelty 105-liter pack, because I don't like to fight to get my gear in, and I don't worry about the weight. So this is what we have here. A nice little setup. That was a quick view of what I keep in my pack during the winter. What I want to show you now is what's in the bear canister, what I keep in the trauma kit, and what I keep in my mani pack. So those three pieces I'll leave out, and I'll make a quick video and show what's in those real quick. I'll be back. It's warming up out here. I got to come out of this anorak real quick. Just leave this fleece on. All right, friends, I'm back after putting all that gear up. And the first thing we're gonna go over is what's in the bear canister. If you ever have a bear canister like this one, the Garcia, you wanna always keep either a penny, a dime, or a nickel, something to open these screws with. For me, I keep a Leatherman super tool for that. So I'm gonna come back in a minute and I'm gonna show you what's in here. I have a variety of dehydrated meals. I have scrambled eggs, breakfast skillet, granola, beef stroganoff with noodles, rice and chicken. So I have 9 of these inside of it. I also have about 10 bags of emergency. And for hygiene, I have liquid soap. I also have a bar of soap, Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. The reason I have that is because your liquid soap will freeze up in the winter. I have a small toothpaste, small toothbrush, and some chapstick. I always keep chapstick because it's dual purpose. You can start a fire with it. I'll be back in a minute. I'll display it on the Arctic space blanket so you can see it all. All right, so the bear canister is empty. And now you can take a look at everything that fits in that little bear canister. As you can see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 freeze-dried meals. We have some toothpicks. We have a bar of soap. We have camp suds. And we have emergency toothpaste, toothbrush, and chapstick. So let's take a step back and look at it. This is how much I can fit in a bear canister. So if you ever want to know how much you can fit, it's 9 freeze-dried, soap, and toothpaste. Now we're going to look at the trauma kit. 2 orange tourniquets, emergency compression bandage, splint, 4 bleed stop, 1 click clock, 1 compressed gauze, 1 emergency thermal blanket, triangular bandage, hyphen vent, 2 of them, 2 chest seals, scissors, marker, and a pack of basic bandages with antiseptic wipes and alcohol wipes. Pair of gloves, a bandage, 2 rolls of bandage tape, and a bag for mouth to mouth. And that's all I have in that, so I'll set it up over here on the tarp and I'll give you a good look at it. All right, so this is the trauma kit laid out for you to look at. You have the case, compression bandage, chest seals, Z-folded compressed gauze, 2 rolls of tape, examination gloves, bleed stop, quick clot, ace bandage, splint, thermal blanket, triangular bandage, basic first aid with alcohol pads and antiseptic wipes, mouth-to-mouth package, scissors, 2 orange tourniquets, and a marker. So that's not much, but that should get you by in a major emergency. It's getting warm out here. Coming out of more clothes. Unzip this fleece so some air can get in here. All right, now we're back with the final piece of the kit, the new and improved Mani Pack. Why do I call it that? Because I'm a man. All right, here we go. Sawyer squeeze with syringe. Headlamp. And that's an extra one, by the way, because I keep one on the backpack and the hip. A miniature ferro rod, because you can never have enough of these, with duct tape on it. My new baby Mora, the Morinef Eldris, and I put a cell needle on the back, and look at this little baby. So, good enough to improve the Mani Pack. Have the compass, the signal mirror, and an emergency space blanket all in this Ziploc bag. More orange duct tape that I used on the 5 inch by 1/2 inch ferro rod that I have in the backpack. $30 feet of paracord, just in case. Right here, an orange bandana. And last, more batteries for the headlamp. So I'll be back with you in a second and we'll look at this on the emergency space blanket. So here's the new improved Mani Pack laid out for you. Got your cutting tool, you got your watering container, you have your signal mirror, you have your compass with paste beads, you have your emergency space blanket, you have a ferro rod, you have orange duct tape, you have 30 feet of paracord, you have an orange bandana, you have a headlamp with extra batteries, and you have the Mani Pack to carry it in. So there you have it, the new and improved Mani Pack. All right, I'm back to show you what I carry in my pocket. All right, this is what I carry in my pocket. If all else fails, this is my last ditch effort. So I have my wallet, I have an orange big lighter wrapped in orange duct tape, miniature ferro rod, a tourniquet, some mineral oil, a Leatherman super tube, chapstick, an extra battery for the little flashlight, asthma spray, Fisherman's Friend, the original extra strong cough drops. Been using those since I caught COVID. That's the only thing stops the cough. And a DC4 sharpening stone with sharpening compound that I can put on the back to sharpen my knife. And that's about all I carry in my pockets, friends. And that'll be it. Well, got my pack back on. It's time to go. This is what it looks like. Give you a good view of the pack fully loaded. I forgot to show y'all one last thing that I keep on me. If I get hurt, my voice won't carry in the woods, so I keep this whistle. So make sure you always keep a whistle on you when you're out here in the woods. See you later. See you next time on Totally Outdoors.